Hi, I'm Dennis Comeri. All in all, a good turnout for this particular match. Matthew Richardson is my comrade in the box for this match. Welcome, Richo.
Hi, Dan. Tonight should be a great game.
Tonight, Hawthorn and Carlton. Banners ready for the players.
We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team on Carlton. We're a happy team at four. We're the mighty fighting force.
Banners ready for the players.
And we play to win. Riding the bumps with a grin at Carlton. Come on, play by the squad.
We have the toss of the coin. A diet of interstate travel for the Hawks. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. There's the bounce. Tapped by Cruiser. He has the ball, sends the ball out into space. Murphy sockers it. Shields handballs to his own advantage. Palmer picks it up. Intercepted. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Lamb gives the ball to the man on the run. And the mark will be paid. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Silvani likes his chances for goal. Every footballer scores better when he actually learns his capabilities. Point the difference. Stratton waiting for the man to free up. He decides to play on. Gets boot to leather. It was all his. Jams it on the boot now. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Shields needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Gunston lining up with the goals. A goal now will give the Hawks the lead. Plowman passes it. He cuts the ball off.
Good tap from Cruiser. The spilled ball is collected. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Opportunity for Burgoyne. This could turn things around. Great grab. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. This will put the Hawks in front. Sicily gets the ball rolling with the first goal of the game.
Sicily got a really good footballing brain.
The ball is bounced. McAvoy with first hands to the ball. Graham, no match for the man with the ball. He runs for home. Nice hands. Here's a chance for Roughhead. The ball is hammered towards goal by Roughhead. The Hawks lead Carlton by 11. All is in readiness. There's the bounce. McAvoy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Just 2 minutes to go. Shields went straight through him. Sicily threading the needle right there. Kicks it. Roughhead marks it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Roughhead takes aim for goals. Almost, but not quite. Carlton not doing so well at this stage.
White obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He slams that on the boot. We have a free kick, lining it up with the goal now. Roughhead goes for goal. Nice kick.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Cruiser got the hit out. Gains possession. Shields with the ball. Gibbs feeds it wide. Palmer has it. Gets boot to leather. Good mark by Langford. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Bounces favourably for McAvoy. Gibbs kicks it. Strong mark.
Murphy, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He kicks the ball, he gets it under pressure. Birchall kicks it.
Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Choose to kick it. Rowe marks. Rowe feeds it wide. Graham from behind. Kicks it across the ground. Takes that one strongly. Kicks. Strong mark by Gibbs.
Gibbs is a great mark, strong overhead and on the lead. Silvani getting into position for the kick. Silvani kicks for goal. Silvani has slotted it through for a six-pointer.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Cruiser wins the tap. Terrible timing by McAvoy. Shields taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Send the torp in, big fella. It was all his. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He kicks it. Buick controls it. White goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Kicked by White. Armfield, the better man there. Richo, what are your thoughts on the opening turn?
The Blues have continued their average form here with a lot of turnovers and poor conversion marring their play.
A very high-scoring first quarter here. Looks like it'll be a great game. Richo has some stats for us now.
Gee, it's a hot encounter out there, and the possession stats express a similar story with the stats at 51% to 49%. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 9-6.
Insightful, Richo. Let's go back to the action.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
First hand's important. Burgoyne has the ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Picked by Gibson. Marked by Roost. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. His kicks are like fingerprints. No two ever the same. Sicily read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. A goal for Hawthorn. The second goal for Sicily. A 3-goal lead for Hawthorn. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here we go. Guided by Cruiser. Gibson controls. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Cruiser aims for his man on the ground. Mitchell gets the ball. He grabs it on the run. He runs for home. Going for goal number 1. Slots it. The lead has been increased by Mitchell. The Hawks increasing the lead to 4 goals. Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre bounce. Cruiser decisively. Gibson gets it on the bounce. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack.
Carlton just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into, and as a result they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He wins the contested mark.
Going for goal number 1. Carlton get a goal. The Blues are in real trouble now. Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre bounce. Cruiser looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Burgoyne gathers a tackle but gets the handball off. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Roost shoots for goal. He can't close the deal and it's a point. Hawthorn with a handy break leading Carlton 32-13.
Wiedering is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. Armfield takes the mark. Sending it on its way. He claims the ball. He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Lamb kicks it. Smith marks the ball.
Boots it. Roost claims the ball. 35 metres out. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 1. It's going, gets the distance. Roost sinking his first goal. This kick has extended their lead.
Roost can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Knocks it down in front. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Marchbank puts the ball in the hands of fate. 90 seconds to go. Casbolt collects. Stratton gains possession. Interception. Gibbs with the ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 30 metres from home. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Goal to the Blues. Alarm bells are ringing for Carlton. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. And there's the bounce. Deftly palmed to advantage. Marchbank sticks out his hands and collects the ball. McAvoy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Phillips. Handballs from the tackle. Handballs to the running man. He handballs it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Border Control will be keen to look at this trafficking. In the end, it wasn't enough to keep the ball in. The ball will be thrown in. Knocks it down in front. He controls the bouncing ball. Phillips just squeezes the kick out. Going for goal number 1. Palmer with a bad kick. Carlton need to score here. He looks for a man on the lead. He kicks it to himself. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays.
Even though Carlton were behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Birchall boots it. He's blocked it. Marchbank kicks it. There's no contest for that mark.
Chip kick along the wing. A great effort. Goes towards half forward. A big run to take that mark. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Casbolt getting accustomed to kicking goals. Good mark by Bright. He steadies now in front of goal. Going for goal number 1. They can still win from here. A good second term with the Hawks 38 versus Carlton 26.
The Blues should think about flooding back and congesting their defensive 50 and prevent the easy shots at goal.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
Carlton with 36 kicks and Hawthorn with 26 kicks. Not much in it. Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 17-13.
Insightful, Richo. It's half-time, but don't go anywhere. Quarter 3 action is coming your way next. The players have been down to the rooms now, and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Down goes Plowman. A lovely drop punt. Wins the hard ball. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Plowman sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Has it now. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Hawks by 13.
Waitering can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Sicily marks it. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Sicily goes for home.
Gunston onto the ball. Hits the running man. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. A second goal in the bag. Hawthorn in front. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Good fist. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Graham manages to get the handball out of the pack. Gibson takes the mark. Fails to dispose of it correctly. Doherty up.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Carlton to rack up the marks. The Blues need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Passes by hand. Puts the head down as he runs into goal. Score for the Blues.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Phillips timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beep. Impey has the ball, puts the head down as he runs in. Strong mark by Roughhead. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 25 metres out. Gets the distance. Roughhead playing well. That's his third. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. McAvoy nicely outclassing Phillips. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Bumps the pigskin. Shields got under it.
Shields has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Plowman hand passes the ball. Burgoyne gets it off the ground. He kicks the ball. Good mark.
Casbolt, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Too far out to score, surely. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Wright takes a shot at goal. Wright scores with a beautiful kick. The scoreboard starting to worry Carlton now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Tap to advantage. Sicily with the bump. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp.
Murphy got a really good footballing brain. He grabs it off the ground. Only 1 minute to go. Palmer goes for goal. Palmer sinks the long kick. Carlton trail.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy chip. McAvoy with a big fist on it. He was pushed. Chips it down towards half forward. Rioli.
Rioli can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Cruiser taps the ball. Rioli delivers a nice bump. Shields dishes it off to the running man. Carlton puts his boot on it, sending it on its way. He marks the ball. He kicks the ball. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. That's a nice strong mark.
Gets boot to leather. Nice contested mark by Cruiser.
No questioning whether Carlton can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. Carlton need to start kicking more direct for goal. Strong mark there. He gets boot to the ball. Thomas having no trouble taking that one. Sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark.
And that's the game. Hawthorn 51 to Carlton 44. What? Oh, they're telling me that's only the end of the third quarter. The third quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. Carlton with 53 and Hawthorn with 38. It doesn't get much closer than that. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Hawks on 24 and the Blues on 21.
Thanks for that, Richo. Here we go for the last quarter.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Guided by Cruiser, controlled by Gibson. Burgoyne gains possession through the interception. Shields throws it, clear as day. Land with the kick. A good mark under the circumstances. Cruiser feeds it wide. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. Burgoyne takes the mark uncontested. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Gunston on the ball at the moment. Gains possession. Roost gets the ball. Roughhead with the pickup. He gets another possession. The Hawks in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. McAvoy with the hit. Rioli gathers. Gets the loose ball.
Hawthorn are very well drilled and highly disciplined. They don't give away cheap free kicks and ensure their opponents earn every possession. Lamb gets the ball. He gets boot to the ball. He marks the ball. Murphy boots it. It comes off hands. He scoops it up. Cripps with the interception. Casbolt with the shot. Stratton with a strong mark.
He decides to play on. Puts boot to ball. A solid mark from Kerridge. Slams it on the boot. Gibbs takes the mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. 30 metres from home. Casbolt taking a chance at goal. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Carlton in trouble.
Hawthorn just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. He gets it under pressure. Hodge kicks the ball. Graham with the ball. He kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Kicked by Cripps. Nice mark there. He kicks with power. Gibbs takes the mark. 50 metres out. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. Gibbs goes goalward. It's true. The intensity is building as time to close the margin disappears. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Tapped by Cruiser. Gibson goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. He has a mighty kick at the footy. Cruiser gets the upper hand. Hastily kicked. Great mark under pressure.
Thomas is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Cripps getting some power behind that one. Gibbs getting into position for the kick.
Going for goal number 2. The contest, no match for him. He opts to play on. Oh, he's given that to an almighty thump. Great mark. A torp from Shields. Kept alive under pressure. Roost delivers a nice bump for Buick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. That drop punt works well for Armfield.
Graham really wears his heart on his sleeve. He gets the upper hand. Lamb kicks it. The mark will be paid. He slams that on the boot.
Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. She's running hot, Richo.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Goes for his 50. What an end to the match. So close, but victory just out of reach for the Blues. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between Hawthorn and the Blues?
Well, they looked great on paper before the game, but as they say, paper teams win paper cups.
Final scores are 57-51. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.
Fighting the bumps with a grin and all. Come what may, you'll find us strong.